Utah Jazz. At power forward, Taylor Hendricks. At point guard, Keontae George. At center, John Collins. At the other guard position, Colin Sexton. At the other forward position, Larry Markkinen. The head coach of the visiting team is Will Hardy. Let's meet the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Now point at 6 feet, number 10, Mike Conley. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, GEN.GAMING. At power forward, standing 7 feet, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. Starting at center, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, Rudy Gobert. The other guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got George. He's out there with Sexton. Larry Markkinen is out there with Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Sexton. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And Edwards drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Passes it to Markkinen. Stolen by McDaniels. And the pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's George. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Hendricks. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on George. Bounce pass Conley. Count the basket.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
George looking around. Markkanen with it, working on McDaniels. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
He is so good at pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Gobert over George. It's hauled in by George. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Passes to George. He kicks to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 7 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Sexton against Edwards. Nice D from Sexton.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The pass to Hendricks. Markkanen against Towns. Outside for Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over McDaniel. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the court.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
The Timberwolves trail.
Substitution on the court.
There's the pick. Towns in the corner. Towns a screen on Sexton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingles dishes to Towns. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Out to Clarkson. Ingles with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Clarkson from the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
If you don't watch out, Clarkson will fill it up. He can be a prolific scorer from long range.
Pass to Ingles. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns is doubled. Six to shoot. Pulls it from 20. The shot will not fall.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for Utah, Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Williams. And it's Collier in at the point. The pass to Garza. Out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 9.
And it's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Clarkson outside. Fires away from way outside. They get it again. Pass to Collier. To the middle. Kessler with the bucket. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Here's Clarkson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pass to Markkanen. Reed with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Jazz making a change here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Edwards looking it over. Stolen by Markkanen. Tipped away. To the inside. Short. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return, and I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And a switcher also for Utah. John Collins, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. George with the bounce pass. Shot from 12. That one goes. Count it. 9 points for Lauri Markkanen.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Going inside. Goes back up. And it's Towns missing. Jazz leading by 3. Popped up there for Collins. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Timeout is called, first in the game for the Jazz. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. The Jazz also changing it up. Walker Kessler comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sexton in for Clarkson. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
George against Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Towns kicks to Conley. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Hendricks. McDaniels defending. To the wing right side. For 3. Hendricks can't get it to go. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Off target from three-point range. It's stolen by Gobert. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Towns looking it over. Passes it to Alexander Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I love to see Alexander Walker do this more. Use his size inside and get to the stripe.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
7 seconds left in the first half. Right side, Markkanen. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. George passes to Collins. Down low, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, you see the size and the strength. And that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now, here's Markkanen. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 7. And there's the pass to Collins. Carries it down low. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Hits it from three-point range. Sexton's got 5 now.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
Gobert finds Towns. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Utah trailing here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. George passes to Collins. Now here's Markkanen. McDaniels defending. For the tie, Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Towns. Out to Conley. Back to Towns. Edwards against Sexton. Edwards can't hit. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Hendricks. He nails it, and we're tied up. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Gobert with the screen on George.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Put some muscle on that dunk. Gobert slams it in.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Outside Collins. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. Almost, but it rolls out. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Utah also making a switch. Kessler's checked in. And the Jazz call time here. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Substitution on court.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Nice work by Alexander Walker to cap off the fast break. Those easy scoring opportunities are always appreciated.
Now, here's Clarkson. Unloads from 9. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dozier. Now Towns. Here's the screen. Passes it to Dozier. Lock at 6. The kick out to Towns from outside the arc. That one misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Clarkson right side. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment.
27.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in at the 1. Outside Edwards. Now the pass to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Edwards. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Pass to Kessler. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards kicks to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Got a hand on it. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That one drops for him. Williams has got his first basket.
Jordan Clarkson on target with the assist. He's come a long way as a passer in this league.
Outside Edwards. Good, nice job down low. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And the Jazz call time here. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous. You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Oh, here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Jazz trail by 5. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. Sexton up top. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 6. Sexton kicks to Collins. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins, once again, bringing the energy.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything all throughout this game.
Oh!
No, he didn't.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Now, here's Markkanen. Not a lot of room. We've got 1:55 left in the game.
Minnesota foul. McDaniels. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the ball for the Jazz.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
A fine shooter from the line. Markkanen has no problem getting fouled when the pressure's on. He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Finally, the pass to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. Sexton grabs the board. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Another shot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert can't hit. Jazz trail by 3. George dishes to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game.
What a play by Sexton. You gotta love his confidence in the clutch.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. To Towns. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Markkanen. To the paint, here's Collins. Outside for Sexton. Conley against George. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up. A rebound by the Timberwolves. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Towns finds Conley. Edwards against Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
They go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Make your hell gaming.